Hello vlog. There has been so much that's happened in this last week. My friends Taya and Matt got married, and it was tender and beautiful, and my cheeks hurt from smiling so much. Unfortunately, while all this was happening, I had a health flare-up. My chronic pain was amped up severely. My partner and I had a post-wedding plan. We were going to take a road trip up north to their family cabin. I knew that the drive would be rough on my body if I did it, but I didn't cancel. Whenever a flare-up happens, I have to remind myself that I can be in pain and be happy at the same time. That's not default by any means. I feel like as people, when we experience pain, we then feel quite sad. And instinctually and inherently, I do. But I just really didn't want to be laying in bed, rotting away, waiting for my doctor's office to open. I had the free time, and I figured that if I took it easy and just spent time reading and napping outside, that it would be okay. And I'm really glad that I did do that. Yeah.
So yours too. I didn't think it used to be painted like the Canada flag, but shining like a snake. It's like every time I get a break, like you're there so infrequent.
We drove back home on a Tuesday. I phoned my doctor and got a surgery booked in for Thursday morning. The waiting game always makes me anxious, so I decided to paint. As you can see, a self-portrait of me upset and of me pink. So it's 2 days after the surgery, and I thought I would talk about it very briefly. Come here. And so will Frankie. Hi, love. Surgery. Okay. It was brutal. Essentially, they operated on my spine, and I was awake for the whole thing. I usually am. They'll put a local anesthetic so that the area is numbed, but I am awake and conscious. And yeah, I usually don't want to be, because I have to hear my bones being scraped and my spine. Like, I can feel them tugging at my spine, and I can feel the blood running down my back onto my hips and my stomach. And it is not good. I don't like it. Something they did this time around that is a bit unusual is put packing in me. And essentially what that is they shove gauze inside my body and it absorbs the blood and whatever fluids I have while I'm healing. And it also postpones the healing to really make sure that like no infection is in my body. And that all sounds fine and well, but it's very painful to have it taken out and changed all the time. And mine is going to have to do that for at least a week, but up to a month, every single day, every day. So yeah, it's been a lot on top of physical pain, a lot of emotional pain. I've been quite depressed. When I came home after the surgery, I think I cried for roughly 3 hours straight. Like I genuinely couldn't stop and I was having a hard time breathing. And it's very hard to rest when I have this kind of surgery because I obviously can't lay on my back. And I'm able to lay on my side, but not for too long. And then laying on my stomach, like I am right now, it works, but it doesn't work for sleeping. I can stand, but I can't walk too well. So it's just like functioning is not happening. I don't know where the inspo for this came from, but I just wanted to do Tamagotchi Girl. I find it quite nice to paint something colorful when I'm in pain. My first walk after surgery always feels so nice and slow, but mostly nice. I decided to walk through a residential area to find free little libraries. I don't know if you have these where you live, but essentially you're supposed to leave a book and take a book. I decided to distribute some of my own poetry books, as well as some books I've just read recently. I didn't really take much in return, but I did find one magazine that I liked. I'll likely read it while I'm recovering.